Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Planet Coaster, where today I honestly, one, I'm live streaming on Twitch, and two, wanted to see if I could just build something. I've had like a park ride in my head for the past few days, and I just wanted to execute on it and actually make a really mega twister coaster, like tornado thing. So I did a little test here. And this is a little proof of concept. So this is what I call Twister Junior. So this is a little coaster that, as you can see, looks really cool. It's on a single rail, which is a little bit different, but also slowly but surely descends into a smaller and smaller kind of a thing. It looks pretty cool, but I've got bigger hopes for this. The ratings, if you're wondering, let's see the results here. The maximum speed's only 64 miles an hour. The maximum G-force is 10 Gs, so this ride would probably destroy you. And that's kind of it. But, like I said, this is the junior version, and I want to build something a lot bigger. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. If you enjoy it, hit the like button, and let's go. Okay, so this is the top of the coaster here, and as you can see, this is the max height, and let me just check. So we've got a chain lift of 14 miles an hour, so it's going to take us a short minute to get all the way to the top. But, you know, it's kind of going to be your last opportunity to enjoy the view, so the fact it takes a long time is probably a nice thing, you know. You have a lot of time to regret the choices you've made up to this point, at which point it will be too late, and you have to just accept your fate at this point. Right, so we're max height. I'm going to do something which is remove the track supports, and then right, here we go. So all I need to do now is kind of click this, and it will do our first full rotation, hopefully. This is an experiment. I don't actually know how this is going to go, and I think this is going to be the slowest ride ever to begin with. So this should just naturally, by the way coaster building works, yeah, you see, we're much too low. Okay, so we need to go back a little bit. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Okay, so I've actually managed to get it where I want it, which is great. So I'm going to do maybe a couple of rounds of this and then shrink it down. This first bit is going to be incredibly slow, but as we get further down, we're going to have to tilt down more because we're going to have less space. So it's going to start nice and pleasant-ish, and then obviously get really, really fast. So it's going to be absolutely the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. Hopefully. I don't know yet. Maybe one more? But it looks pretty. Oh my god, the game is just destroying itself. Come on, game. You can do this. It's not liking it. The game's like, oh, you really shouldn't be doing this. Let's express. Yeah, look. This is gonna take ages. No. Okay, so I've very carefully and very slowly made adjustments here, and I gotta say, this is way harder than I first anticipated. Like when I did the test one, I was like eating a chocolate bar. I wasn't even talking to the chat. I did it in like 30 seconds. But now we're here. Like, it's not like this is way harder because it's so much bigger. The adjustments count for so much more. So it's been difficult, but as you can see, we're finally kind of getting the kind of spectacle that we want of a giant twister. It looks really freaking cool, and yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's looking so far. Okay, I'm actually a little bit worried. I'm going around and I'm, you know, doing my thing here, and I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna run out of room. Like, what if I get close to the bottom here and you know, like, you see the one over there? I can dig, but just to give you an update for those of you watching the YouTube video, I'm going round right now, going, maybe I didn't plan this out enough. We'll have to find out. Okay, so little update here. So we've continued the build, and it's looking pretty awesome, but we're starting to get, you know, a lot smaller here. It's kind of difficult because I can't move around to show you, but I'll just build out a little bit. So we're at 11. So go to 12, and we're going to go down to minus 1.5 degrees. So like I said before, the closer together, the less distance we're going to go down. It's going to be like, people in the chat have referred to it as we're creating a giant space bowl. So we need to start amplifying the angle going down. Otherwise, it's, yeah, going to just end up like a giant bowl of soup. But hopefully, now that we've made this little adjustment, it should, you know, continue to be a giant twister and not a giant space bowl. And yes, the game is literally destroying itself because there are so many track pieces. I've never seen my game struggle this much. Actually, that's not true. But every time I click it, I think the frame rate goes down to like 10 frames a second and then back up to 140. It's a struggle. I genuinely am a bit worried that this is going to be like the most boring roller coaster ever, but it will look cool. So yeah, I've spent so long building it. I'm kind of scared to ride it. It's like the scary realization that I've wasted about an hour of my life building a coaster that is going to do absolutely nothing. Right, my friends, I am at the bottom, and as you can see, we are tunneling ourselves just the last few meters and stuff. I'm hoping that we can come to like the smallest circle possible, but it's going to be cool. Like when I dig it out a little bit, it's going to look awesome. It's going to look like the twisters sucked up the ground. It's going to be awesome. But the question in the chat right now over on Twitch, link in the description if you want to join me build these live, by the way, is whether or not we're going to get to a high speed. Because obviously the I want to say incline of the coaster is not very steep. So I don't know how fast we're going to actually go. If you want to put a guess down in the comment section, feel free. I don't think we're going to be... I don't know. I'm really skeptical. All I want is for it to work. So as long as we get that, I'm happy. I think I've finished here. So all I need to do now is kind of scoop out the ground. But there we go. That is the giant twister, which hopefully will work. It's finally here. So the mega twister... Oh my goodness me. So yeah, as you can see, I've dug out the ground here, and it kind of looks kind of messy at the bottom, but I'm okay with that because you can imagine that would be kind of messy. But here it is, the Mega Twister in Planet Coaster. I've been honestly thinking about spending the hour and 10 minutes building this in the past, because I mean honestly, it's just a kind of a neat idea. So yeah, let's give it a spin. If you want to try and guess the top speed of it, be my guest. It's going to be a difficult one, honestly. It's going to take a while for us to do. I feel sorry for the people watching live because, yeah, this might be the slowest coaster, and we actually haven't tested it yet at all. So we don't even know if it 100% works. So it might be that we get stuck. If that happens, I might cry. Please, Planet Coaster, don't do that to me. Right, okay, so that was 3 times maximum speed here. Oh, jeez, I'm really nervous about this. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Oh my, that is so slow. That's not 15 miles an hour. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's get some test results up. Damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I'm really sorry. Take 2. I promise I won't hit stop test now. So we're going 14 miles an hour somehow. Maybe the last bit is 14 miles an hour. We are losing speed. We are going 9 miles an hour. 8 miles an hour. 7 miles an hour. Not like this. We didn't even do 1 rotation. 2 miles an hour? 1 miles an hour? Yeah, we stopped. So, we removed 2 layers of the spiral from the top. As you can see, I put in a bit of a ramp to gain some momentum. So hopefully now, we did a little bit of preliminary testing, and we'll see if it actually is now going to work and we're actually going to get this to the end. I really, really, really want this to work, so hopefully it does now. I've put way too much time in this for it to not work, so... Okay, here we are. So we've got this new ramp section. Okay, so how much speed are we going to get here? I think when we tested it, it was around 40 miles an hour. Okay, there we go, 40 miles an hour. This is good. And I'm hoping, once we get down a few layers, I increase the angle, and hopefully then the speed will start picking up. So, I'm hoping now it will work. Hopefully. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to speed this up a little bit. Right, that's one rotation. That took so long. Yeah, so we went up 1 mile an hour, which is a big deal because it means we're not slowing down. This is good. I just want it to speed up a lot. I don't know if it will though. 38 miles an hour, we're still sticking to it. This is possibly the worst ride I've ever built. 38, still 38. I think I might actually have to ride this in like triple speed for it to be any good. I'm surprised how consistent this coaster is. Right, next level was picking up speed. There we go, 39 miles an hour. No. No. Come on. It has to get faster than this. It just has to. Alright, okay. So from this next rotation here, we start to make drastic changes. So that first bit, it's kind of like a real storm if you think about it, because a real storm is very slow at the top and very intense in the middle. So maybe, now that we've got that first bit out of the way, we can start picking up speed. We haven't actually got back to 40... Oh no, 40 miles an hour. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. We're going to slowly go into the descent here. It kind of sounds like a storm as well. No. Okay, this has to change now. Surely. This is the last one. I keep saying the last one, but we're still going round. 43, 44. Okay, we're starting to speed up now. Starting to speed up. 45, 48, 49. Again, if you want to predict how fast we're going to go, get in the comments. We're going to hit 60 miles an hour. I can't say I would recommend this ride to anyone, but it's going to get very intense very quickly. 71. The G-forces are picking up here. 73, 75, 77. I'm going to say we're going to hit 100 miles an hour on the dot. That's my prediction. It's so loud. We're still going. 93. Most exciting ride ever. 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Oh, I'm wrong. 111 miles an hour. Yeah. Okay. I'm done. That was completely pointless. Max G-force was 41. Average speed 43 miles an hour. Just gonna leave that with you.